we can go on to the third speaker. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Mr. Vaikunta Prasad Aryal from the Department of Education of the Ministry of Education of Nepal. Welcome.
I am Vaikunta Prasad Aryal, Director, Department of Education from Nepal. Now I am going to express what is happening during the earthquake, devastating earthquake that was occurred in 25th April and 12th May 2015. And this is honor for me to share the experiences, what is happening during the earthquake, how Nepal recovered the emergency situation. So I am going to present here what is actually happened at that time. Here is the figure of Nepal. There are two earthquakes in certain period of time, during the short period of time. One is about 7.8 Richter scales, that is the west from the capital of Kathmandu. And the next one is after 15 days around, and 7.3 magnitude of Richter scales of earthquake near Kathmandu Valley. Due to the earthquake, huge number of damage were there in Nepal. The key facts: the magnitude of 7.5 Richter scales and 7.3 Richter scales, that was in 25th April and 12th May, that is in the Himalayan region. And due to the earthquakes, 31 districts, altogether 59 districts are affected. Among them, 31 districts is minorly affected and 14 districts were severely affected. For these 14 districts are prioritized for humanitarian assistance. Altogether, there are 5.27 million people are affected due to the earthquake, due to the destructive earthquake. Among them, 2.8 million are children. And among 2.8 million, 1.1 million children are severely affected due to the earthquake. There are altogether around 500,000 households were damaged and 8,897 casualties, over more than 22,000 people are injured at that time. There are altogether 9,353 schools were affected, and altogether 36,425 classrooms are destroyed. Among them, 22,401 are totally destroyed, totally damaged, which have to be reconstructed for the further running. And 14,000 are partially damaged. There are altogether 67 teachers were died, and 1,288 school children lost their life during the time. About 1 million children would have been inside fortunately, the earthquake was occurred in holiday. If there is a classroom day or class running day, and around 1 million children would have been inside in the classroom during the earthquake period. And altogether, total educational damage were equivalent to $312 million US. At that time, first of all, we have to respond to the emergencies, we have to check how the schools are, which schools are safe for running and which is not safe. For that, for emergency response, we assess the structural assessment. We conducted the structural assessment of the school. This is the figure. Mostly severely districts, 14 districts were around. This shows the green sticker is for safe school classroom and the red sticker for non-safe classroom to run the school. At that time, 14 districts seems in this scenario around in Sindhupalchok district, 89% schools buildings are totally damaged. Similarly, Rasua is 78% schools are damaged, and only 2% schools are still standing. 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 2% schools 22% are safe to run the school. For emergency response, we have to do lots of things. At that time, a regular education cluster meeting in the national level as well as the district level, basically led by the government of Nepal and co-led by UNICEF and Save the Children during the time. With the support of, technical support of UNICEF, overall coordination for cluster mobilization. And we conducted the rapid assessment of 14 districts by mobilizing the structural technicians to assess the school buildings, how schools are suitable to run the classroom or not. After assessing what we presented already the slide, there is the situation of the school classroom. And for reinforcement and mobilization for emergency focal persons at district level for response the emergency and collection of the data and coordination with the other community-based organization, non-governmental organization, and international INGOs also to mobilize them. We mobilize the focal person at district level as well as the central or ministry level also. And during the time, we conducted the psychological counseling after post-trauma situation to reduce the trauma especially of the students as well as the teachers. We conducted as a cascade model at district level, research center level, and school level. Again, we developed the materials related to education in emergency to operate the schools and distribute all over the affected schools to all over the support related stakeholders. Then furthermore, we provided the supportive materials with the support from UNICEF and like other agencies, INGOs as well, and such as school kit box and ECD kit box for recreational kits to reduce the trauma for the children at that time. And government of Nepal provided the fund equivalent to $3.2 million immediately for the debris management or for the clearing the school within a month. Then we established temporary learning centers to run the classroom, including wash facilities for safe environment to reach the 0.5 million children. At that time, we allocated the budget equivalent to $4.4 million. 461,000 children were benefited with stationery and dresses supported by the government as well as non-government organizations. Lots of organizations, community-based and NGOs and INGOs supported at that time to recover the students for their stationery, for their bags, dress as well. And 112,000 children were provided textbook immediately who lost their textbooks during the destructive earthquake. And for the second phase, all these we have done in the first phase. And in the second phase, now we are also in the phase to respond to emergency in the same phase. But in second phase, we mobilized the Prime Minister Relief Fund that was established to manage the disaster support. And Prime Minister Relief Fund was mobilized an immediate response for retro maintenance of the schools and to manage the furniture, and about $6.5 million for 2,137 classrooms and 39,000 set of furniture. Immediately, we managed the fund from the Prime Minister Relief Fund. And huge number of INGOs, NGOs, companies, charitable trusts agreed to support to recover the situation. So Ministry of Education, with the support of Department of Education, we signed Memorandum of Understanding with 88 different INGOs and charitable trusts to construct the school. And with the support of them, 3,867 classrooms will be constructed with the worth of 31.1 million US dollar. And government of Nepal has formulated the National Reconstruction Authority, which is chaired by the CEO and that is nominated by the government and established for the reconstruction of the overall destroyed infrastructure and by involving other related agencies. As per guideline, the Disaster Risk Response Committee, DDRC, that are made responsible for the school construction. Similarly, JICA and Asian Development Bank, they are initiated to support to recover the destructive situation, and they committed 203 million US dollar for the construction of 1,500 schools within 3 years. In the second phase, government budget is also mobilized for the early response. About 500,000 million budget is allocated for 884 classrooms to retro maintenance, retrofitting, and to reconstruct the school building. Similarly, National Reconstruction Authority, which is guided by the Reconstruction Authority Act that was endorsed by the government in last year, and with high-level political commitment, we are made responsible NRA for the reconstruction of the social as well as individuals' physical infrastructure reconstruction. And in the district level, as well as the central level, program implementation unit and established in central level as well as the district level to reconstruction, for the reconstruction of the school building. During the time, we made some innovations as well. For that, to reduce the trauma of the students as well as the teachers, we developed a standardized training package for the teachers endorsed by the government. That was focused on immediate need, addressing psychological part within 2 weeks. And then after, we focused on the teaching learning for the students. Then the major outcomes, what we got, the standardized training package which helps us, which guided all the teachers to manage their own trauma, not only, but also to facilitate the traumatized children as well as the community people to manage, to recover, or to come them into the normal situation. Similarly, to respond to the emergency, that package helped or prepared the teachers to resume the teaching learning situation, to resume the teaching learning condition. And all cluster partners using the same modality to implement, to reduce the trauma, to normalize the situation. This is the innovations for us. And this is the figure of the training package which we developed at that time. And some issues and challenges we had to be faced. Number first, we have the limited capacity and institutional arrangement for immediate response. However, we recover the immediate situation. And the next one is the logistic challenge for scattered response. Different kind of varieties of responses we have to respond the situation. So this is the challenge for us. It's okay. And the cluster response plan versus emergency response, and similarly different requirements of visibility, aspects of supporting partners, and early recovery, slow start. Finally, after 9 months, Nepal government was able to construct the National Reconstruction Authority and established through the act. Yeah, I want to show some glimpse or some pictures. Yeah, this is the some pictures. Yeah. the public houses. This is the heritage Darbar Square, Basantapur Darbar Square in capital. This is the situation during the earthquake, and the school building inside in the classroom. This is the condition of the destructed schools. This is the real situations at that time. Inside of the school building, totally collapsed school building. This is the place of village of epicenter, the first earthquake, Barpak of Gorkha district. And this is the landslide after earthquake. And we developed the temporary learning centers. In this way, thank you. This is my presentation.